Hey everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome back to another Minecraft episode on the AlphaCraft server. Today I'm back down in the Patron Palace Hall of Heroes because I've got to do a bit of work down here. I've got to do quite a lot of work down here. I've got so many patrons I need to put in here and I've been so busy. I've not been neglecting you guys, but I have been running around doing other things, and for that I can only apologise. So we've only got 3 in here at the moment. I'm hoping to get at least double that, possibly even 10 in here by the end of this episode. What I want to do is also I want to use a trick that Dibs pointed out to us quite a while ago, actually, and JJ and Wild have taken it on a little bit. It's all to do with how to get heads. Now, in the past, I've not been able to put your own head on your armor stand because we're a strictly vanilla server. We just don't use mods. We don't use hacks. Don't do anything like that. So I wasn't able to spawn in other player heads. However, Dibs has found out that if I'm wearing your skin and I die, because of the more mob heads we've got running on the server, I actually drop your head, which is fantastic. Now it is going to mean that my death count is going to go up quite a lot. However, I think you guys are probably worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting your skins on and I'm going to start dying. I might make myself a little suicide chamber somewhere so I can jump in and die and collect your heads. And then I can start putting your heads on here instead of mob heads or helmets. So let me know if that's okay, guys. Just send me a DM, all my patrons. You know how to get hold of me. And if you want your own mob head, superb. And if you want another mob head, then fine. I'll do my best to get one of those mob heads. So I'm going to try and get these guys, my 6 longest serving patrons done straight away. And then I'll work my way back down the hall. Now, I've done a little bit more work down here, as you can see. Quite a lot more work down here. And we've got these. Now, I've got a couple of patrons that specifically want to be next to each other, which is really fantastic. And I'm trying to accommodate you as best as I can. So there are a couple of you guys that want to be in the same pen. I won't call it a pen. The same display. So that's what that is. Hopefully you'll stand in there okay and you won't look too cramped. Because if you do look a little bit cramped in there, I am in a bit of trouble because there's not a great deal I can do about it, really, because I've already dug out all of the display units. Anyway, what I need to do now is go and stick on a couple of skins. I think I'll start with Rosebin, and I'll stick on your skin, Rosie, and then I'll kill myself. So I'm back in my little hidey hole down by the Patron Palace Hall of Heroes, and I've done a little bit of work down here. I've created a Futurama Bender style suicide booth. It's nothing special. You press a button, press that button just there, and that activates this circuit, this pulse extender, which turns off that redstone torch, which retracts that sticky piston. And behind the back of that sticky piston, we've got some lava. So hopefully, if I'm stood here, the lava is going to burn me and then disappear again, and my head won't get burnt. We'll see. So let me just stick those back there. I've thrown all of my gear in the chest because I don't want to die with all my gear on. And look at this. Bonjour, everybody. Fantastic. You'd never know it was me, would you? So hopefully, when I jump in here and press the button, there's a hopper under there, and hopefully my head's going to go into there. So if I press this button, hopefully this is going to work. Not tested it yet, you see. Oh dear, I've died. Here I am. And hopefully, here's Rosie's head. Although it's got Frilioth said written all over it, it's actually Rosie's head. That's brilliant. So, Rosie Bean, let's pop down and stick it on your thingamajiggy. Wrong. Give me a head. Give me a head. Look at that. That looks much better, doesn't it? Hopefully you prefer that, Rosie, to a cat head. So I'm going to do it with the rest of you guys here. Yeah, do Tomo. an old-timey miner, Joy, and Skippy Dada. Diamad. Diamad, let me know if you want Dondarian's head up there. Obviously, I don't mind doing that at all, but you'll have to let me know about that. So, time to go and grab another skin. Okay, so I've been doing this for a little bit now, and this is turning out a treat. I'm loving how this is turning out. So we've got Joy Selena there. We've got Diamad. And obviously Diamad, let me know if you want Dondarian up there. I'm happy to do that for you. Andy Tomo there with his head on now. I've moved the shield down a little bit so you can see his beautiful face. So that's Andy Tomo. There's Rosebin, catching the football off Joy over there. This is OTM, Old Timer Miner. Looking fantastic with his American Stars and Stripes behind him. Down here, I've just noticed in my texture pack, Bunny wanted a torch and a crafting bench, and I'm sure she'll explain why if you ask her. But she's all glowy, and that's not because she's an angel or anything. It's because she's carrying a torch. In my texture pack, torches are illuminated, so that's just made her all bright and shiny, which I think it looks really nice. She wanted pink armor. I didn't know what coloured shoes to give you, actually, Bunny, so I've given you black ones. And also Hades over here wanted all red, so he looks pretty cool and pretty menacing. Old Hades does, but Hades wanted the Swedish flag behind him, and Bunny wanted the Irish flag. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a dilemma that I've come across. Initially, I was going to put the flags directly behind the armor stands. You know, schoolboy error. Will work there, providing the two people want the same flag, but here it doesn't. So what I've done is I've decided to move the flags over, or the banners, depending if they don't want flags, they can have any kind of banner that they want. I've moved the banners over and put two in on either side, so now you can see them either side of the page. So I think that looks much better. So I'm going to have to run off and make Bunny under the flag, and then move it over to the other side, and then do the same for Hodge there, and so on and so forth. But this is looking brilliant. It is dark. I know it's dark. Maybe I'll put a little bit more lighting in here, but it's my texture pack, really, not my texture pack, my shader pack. But I like the mood of it. It's meant to be dark down here. Although, Bunny, you are ruining it by being so bright and shiny. But I'll forgive you for that. Right, see you in a bit. Well, this is taking an age, but I've got a few more in. So let's just have a look at who we've got then. We've got Skippy Dada, who's my first patron, actually. Thank you, Skippy. Appreciate it. Now, we've got Joy, who you've seen. Diamad. Got Diamad, and I think, Diamad, you'll have to let me know. I think that's Dondarian's skin. If it's not, then you'll just have to put me right. But let me know what you guys want to be wearing. I've got Dondarian sitting on your shoulder. I thought that was pretty cute. Obviously, tell me if you don't think it's that cute, but I like it. I like the idea. It seemed like a good idea to me when I started doing it. Andy Tomo, Rosie, and Old Timey Miner. You've seen those already in this episode. And then we've got Bunny, we've got Hades, we've got Eagle, and then we've got Hodge, who wanted a phantom head. Didn't want to use his own head, wanted a phantom head. So there you go, on his Stars and Stripes and everything. Then we've got Pankua. And here we've got Cat P. And a little bit further down here, our first couple, it's our own Creaky. These guys are fantastic. Go and check out their channel as well if you haven't already. They are brilliant, and we all love them. They're fantastic. So that's those. So it's starting to come together. I didn't realise how long this was going to take me, clearly, when I first started doing this, and I can only apologise that it's taking me so long to do it, but it's starting to look fantastic, and I cannot wait until they're all done. But that is going to take me a little bit longer than I thought it would do, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm loving it. Now, what I want to do to finish off with is to pop over to Spawn, because I need to grab my Secret Santa. I'm leaving it really late. I know I am, but I want to pop over and grab my Secret Santa. But before I do that, just been told I've got a little Christmas present of my own sat outside the front of the mansion. So I want to go and see what it is. I'm all for Christmas. See if I can do it without dying. Okay, On the 12th day of Christmas, an alpha gave to me a sheepo. Oh my word. This can only be from one person, can't well, from two people, can't it? A whole load of sheepos. This is where something creeps up and blows me up. Where's the sign? 11 pistons. Oh, shall I do this in the... like the song? Right. A whole lot of sheepo. 11 pistons pumping. 10 steers a stepping. 9 cactus pricking. 8 lanterns lighting. 7 smokers smoting. 6 chickens laying. 5 golden things. That's brilliant, actually. That's very clever. 4 falling blocks. 3 dead hens. 2 purple blocks. And an alpha in an oak tree. That's brilliant. JJ, Wild, I love you both. This is fantastic. But then again, everything you do is fantastic. Go and check out JJ and Wild. If you haven't done it already, you are missing out. Those guys are amazing and so much fun. They really are the best fun you can have in Minecraft. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Right, I'm going to go to spawn and I'll see you when I get there. Oh! No! My snowman's dead! Oh, my snowman's dead. It's Christmas and my snowman's dead. Oh, dagnabbit. So I've got myself my Secret Santa and I've stuck them under the tree with the rest of them. So all that's left for me to do now is wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to thank you once again for all the support you've given me throughout 2019. Without your help, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. And so for that, I am truly, truly grateful. So Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Frillioth, and I'm out of here.